Mike G. thrust fist first from his sweet mother's womb in Michigan, and he suffered. Along the way, he tried to ease the suffering by writing, by joining a cult, by attempting law school, by marrying an 18-year-old runaway, and so on. Did any of these attempts work? No. Sad face. So in 2001, Mike G. moved to Portland, where ever since life has been one mostly happy poemgasm. Winky face.
Good to be alive in here, and we all survived the snow ice apocalypse and all that, and it all melted as if it never happened. By the way, as well as Nathan's chapbooks, I have CDs if anybody's interested afterwards. I think I write because it's an interesting thing to do with my time, and it tells me over and over again that the world and life and the human mind is not a waste of time, and it's just fun. And now and then I'm lucky and I write a poem that helps me, and now and then I'm even luckier that I write a poem that helps somebody else. This was a bit of a breakthrough for me at the time when I wrote it. It taught me how to answer my mother when she said, "How you doing?" "I not fine." "Mom calls." "I'm fine," I say. I stick to the surface. I can't go deeper. Deeper is danger. The surface preserves. Work is fine, Mom. Writing's fine. My life, fine. It's loud in me. Too loud in me. Her love for me has no conditions. I want to listen to this creature before she's gone. Unconditional, gone. I'm unable to listen. I want to care. I'm unable to care. I'm rifling through papers. Disaster, disconnect, disabled. I'm fine, I say. Today is fine. Today is panic. Guts full of it. Cheeks full of it. Hand covering mouth. I'm fine. The surface preserves. How do I tell you, primary animal, who grew me from a nothing to a rage of my own? My dishes grow mold. It's gotten that bad. I can't. Paralyzed, I tell you, I'm fine. The surface preserves. Disabled, disconnect, disaster. I am bystander to my own debacle. I am shadow of cigarette, less real than the smoke I blow. I'm fine. My claws, fangs worn down, civilized, I'm fine. Where is the place where the wild things play? Wild flowers. Wild moon. Don't tell me there is no place. Don't tell me it's a dream in a child's book. Don't feel my head for heat. Don't stick your medicine in me. When I say I'm too sick for school, I'm not sick that way. I'm fine. My goldfish circles, suffers in a bowl. I suffer, circle in a bowl, each with our plastic toys. It has a boat and a palm tree. I have T-Rex, Triceratops. We commune, figure it out, grieve. We're fine. Everything's fine. We decide not to eat. The surface no longer preserves. Don't murder a rose for me. Don't lay me cold in a suit I never wore. Don't let strangers make me up. I make me up. Lay me in the wild flowers beneath wild moon. Let the wild things come for me. In my final posture, let me be food. So after writing that, I knew how to answer Mom when she said, "How you doing?" And, that helped. Here's my New Beginning piece. New Beginning 2014 kind of makes me want to sing my anthem. I am what? I am my own special creation. The new beginning again feels like cunnilingus towards spring, libido of middle age raging like a final apocalyptic exclamation point. I live, shouts the genital scripture, page 69 plus tax refund. All the smarmy hipsters skateboarding to Montana, thank gods, leaving we, the literary cosmologist, to scribble in peace. So come, take a look, give me the hook, or the ovation. The new beginning's like a poem. It comes naturally, like cancer or pregnancy. The new beginning feels like Pluto's ass pummeled the planetoid status. Feels like crawling concrete bruised with mind crippled by economy friends while the whitest black on the planet preaches hope for votes and plays peekaboo I see you powerless piece of shit with the spy cams. It's my world. I'd just like to take a little pride in my world. And it's not a world I have to hide in. The new beginning comes with sore guts, emphysematous cough, disposable, dispensable humans hankering to die from the quickie set me free from this farce cancer of everything. Your life is a sham till you can say, hey life, I am what I am. The new beginning's a never-ending writing practice of jerking off to the glory days when the penis pumped the I'm a man gospel. Happy as a clam with non-doddering parents, though they hang whole crops of clams on wires before the appetizer harvest, so I wonder how happy those poor fucks really are. I am what I am. I don't want praise, I don't want pity. The new beginning begins with an impossible prompt. You got a half hour to pretend the world isn't dying, really dying this time. Not like it wasn't really dying in the 1970s or during the Holocaust or when the Romans raped the rabbis through the glory holes of God's holy temple, but why it isn't dying now in the land of 21st century drones and cyber bombing. I bang my own drum. Some say it's noise, I say it's pretty. I begin that piece with the Mayans' 2012 middle fingers and Madame Blavatsky burning her feet to cancel sex with a man on her wedding night. What a virgin! Laughing until she shits at our sewn-shut third eyes, concluding with the world's never-dying dipshits of the never-happening apocalypse. It's always a new beginning. Just look at the grass, the sun, the rain, the somewhere grandmothers thanking us 1,000 times with their eyes for being alive and children being children and dogs being dogs as always. Woof, woof. And so what? If I love each feather and each spangle, why not try to see things from a different angle? The new beginning tastes like a child's mouth before the booze and the smoke and the puke and the piss and the sex and the shit of all the good and evil knowledge trees the mouth has tasted. Bam! Cue the ding-dong, the ding-a-ling's dead music. You'll never get laid again, the 10-year-old neighbor girl said. Never had such a goddamn good time not getting laid in my life, I said. Life ain't worth a damn till you can shout, hey life, I am what I am. The new beginning's an article in Time magazine called Can Google Solve Death? The answer will probably turn out to be yes to the alpha humans who can afford it. As for me, doggy paddling with a Charlie horse the ocean called poverty line, I'd rather die naturally than slave citizen star my way on planet Google with a 90 IQ campmaster's barkeep. Hurry up and eat your fucking soup and get back to work. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. New beginning planet Google used condom of the rich lodge deep in the asses of we the poor who can't compete with teenagers for jobs because we can't afford to get our teeth cleaned because the game is rigged that way. I deal my own deck. Sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. The new beginning feels like it's an emergency. It's always an emergency. We need more joy in our lives. Put down your taxes and dance. Responsibility implies the ability to respond, and you can't respond if you're catatonic from fear. Everyone's fucked, who cares? Dance. There's one world return and no deposit. Or be a good little drone, do your push-ups, push a button, and kill somebody. Half hour later, eat dinner with your family. It's your new beginning. One world, now it's time to open up your closet. But really the best new beginning news of all is India freeing the entertainment industry dolphins, recognizing dolphins as non-human persons, declaring that cetaceans deserve a Bill of Rights, the right to be left alone. And finally, there's the 2014 Puppy Bowl to consider. Rather than score a touchdown, Puddles the poodle simply licked her asshole and ate a cookie, like Buddha or Jesus might have done. Life is a sham till you can say, I am what I am. Cue the statistics of goodness and a happy tune to die to.